Okay, my name is Timothy and I'm your instructor for this course, PHP. That's called PHP and Laravel, which is a framework of PHP. Okay, so as I said earlier, my name is Timothy and I'm your instructor for this course. You'll be learning core PHP and Laravel, which is a framework of PHP. So, and a little help tip is you should if you're going to take this course, you really need to focus. That's the first thing. You need to practice. Whatever you're doing, you need to practice, or maybe any example I give you, you need to practice it to get used to it. And the last thing is you need to
Okay.
do all the tasks I will be giving you. You understand? Okay,
Mm.
so since you've been able to download and install the development environment we need, then there's no need to go over that one again. Although I'll be dropping a record on the installation and the downloading of the development environment. So
Okay.
for now, just like us to go. I would like it. Hope you are with your laptop.
Yes, I'm okay.
Okay. So I would like you to open your test editor. Open. I would like you to run your XAMPP. Hope you know how to run it. But
Uh, no.
okay, that's fine. Let me just share my screen so you see it.
All right.
Can you see my screen?
It's still loading.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Coming.
And then,
Okay. So this is how to run your XAMPP. You open the XAMPP and just click on
mm,
your search terminal on Windows. So it will bring the app.
okay. Mm,
So you click on it. So try and open your test editor also.
okay. Mm, okay. Okay.
Has it open?
I've opened it.
Okay, so um sorry. Um so um there's an option there. You see Apache and you see MySQL. Can you find it?
Mm,
You see Apache, then you see MySQL. In front of that Apache, you see stats.
yeah.
Okay, just start the Apache. I don't know why my one is taking time to load. So I think to show it will show a green. The color will change to green, which shows that it's running already. For me, my one
I'm
is-
there.
Hmm? Hello.
Yes, I'm there.
Okay, that's good. Now this is what you do. Um, I would like you to go to. Okay, you're using Windows, right?
Mm,
Okay, I want you to go to your local disk.
okay.
So when you get there, I want you to navigate into the
Mm,
local disk.
okay.
Now you see your XAMPP, the XAMPP you downloaded, you see it. Can you find it there? The folder.
Mm, no, I can't find my.
Okay, like this is my own local disk now. Can you see my screen?
Mm,
So if I navigate now,
this is okay.
have you seen it? You should see it there, XAMPP, the XAMPP folder. Or did you change the directory when you downloaded it?
I did not see it though.
Did you change the directory when you were installing it? Like, did you change anything, or you are just saying next? You're just clicking on next,
Yes.
and then it should be your local disk. Like my own, this is my own now. Okay, you know what?
I'm seeing it.
This is what you should do. Uh, Click on htdocs. That's htdoc.
Okay, it's like I've seen it.
You've seen it, have you?
Yeah.
Okay, now you've seen the XAMPP, have you?
It's in local disk and
Okay, now I want you to enter into the folder. Navigate into the folder.
mm-hmm.
You see htdocs there.
HT dot.
htdocs, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I've seen it.
So I want you to right click on it.
Okay.
Then
Mm-hmm.
I want you to create a shortcut. There will be an option that creates shortcut. Yeah, create shortcuts.
Mm. Pin to quick access or something.
No, create shortcuts.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, have you done that?
Yes.
Okay, now you scroll down, you see the shortcut you created. Just scroll down, you see the shortcut you created. You see htdocs shortcut, something like that. Have you seen it?
Uh no.
Did you create the shortcut
Yes.
for me?
Mm.
It's coming. Okay, did you see the shortcut you created? You see htdocs
No.
shortcut. Okay, let me create a shortcut so you see it. Create shortcut.
Okay.
Then if I scroll down, this is it here. You see.
Mm.
So I don't know how you're not seeing yours. Maybe you should do it again. Try and create the shortcut again and scroll down. You see the shortcut you create.
Okay.
Have you seen it?
Cross shortcuts. Mm. Okay, I've seen
Yeah, that's good. Now I
it.
want
It's not two.
to have it. You can delete one though.
Alright. Okay.
Okay, now
Done.
I want you to copy it. Just right click
Uh-huh.
and copy it. Once you copy it, go to your desktop and paste it on your desktop.
Mm. Okay.
You've done that, Abby.
Mm.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Now the reason why we created that is every of our PHP file we'll be keeping it in
Mm.
folder. You understand? All our
Okay.
all our
Mm.
PHP file will be in that folder. You understand? So
Uh,
I want you to click on the shortcuts. So we'll start with by creating a demo folder.
okay.
You've done that, Abby. Can you create a folder called demo and call it demo?
I can create normal folder.
Hmm? Just any folder.
Yes.
Just create a folder and call it and name it demo.
Okay. Mm,
Come on, just
table.
have you done
All
that?
right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to right click on the demo you created. Right click on it. Then you see open with code or open with VS Code.
Open, open with code.
Open with code, Abby. Okay, click on it.
No, no show open with code. You should open IME.
Open what?
IME.
IME. No, no, it shouldn't be that.
Yes.
Have you checked all the options you are given? You did not see anyone with open with code there.
No.
Okay, no problem. That's fine. So have you opened your VS Code?
Yes, code. Okay, let me open it. Okay.
Okay, now you've opened it, Abby.
Yes.
Now I want you know how to drag and drop, right?
Yes.
I want you to drag the demo folder you created and drop it in your VS Code.
Okay. Okay. Coming up.
No problem.
Ah.
Are you having any issue trying to?
Yes.
No, it's not working or what? You see I dropped my.
Let me see it.
Okay, let me show you. Let me just delete it and do it again. See what I did here. You see? You see it?
Mm.
So I just drag it and drop it like see? You see?
Yes, I'm seeing.
So
You guys,
so that
I'll slap someone this night. Oh.
so that's what you should do. There's, there's, there's noise in your background.
Godu, you mama gola na abalị. Okay, ma. Okwa mo nu na need your noise this night. Abi?
Have you done that?
Sorry. No.
Hmm?
I'm not done. I'm coming.
Okay, okay.
Sorry. Can you go back? Like, can you do it again? Okay, Vundi, maku nasi.
Okay.
Don't waste my time.
This is my HT docs. Okay.
Okay.
Then this is the demo folder I created. All right.
Okay.
So I'll just drag it like this, then I'll drop it here. You see it? That's what you do.
Yeah.
That's just what you should do.
Okay. Wow. I've seen it.
Have you done it?
Mm, yes.
Okay, so you have your demo there right now, have you? Just like mine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm,
that's good. Now Then start writing some PHP code. Now, what you do is what you should do: create index.html file. This is what you index.html. Have you done that?
Guest.
Yeah. Have you done that?
Wait.
Okay. Now, my assumption is you understand a bit of HTML, right?
Hmm?
My assumption is you understand a little bit of HTML.
Mm.
Okay. Because most time, PHP is always embedded into HTML. So if you understand HTML, it's going to help you to understand it better. So I'd like you to let's just see what I'm doing. I want to create a let me just create a tab H1. So, hello.
Mm.
I'll come to my I'll come to my browser now. You see what I did?
Yes, I'm saying.
Okay, that's good.
Yes, I'm saying.
Hello.
I'm there.
Okay. You're able to execute on the browser.
What?
Okay, go to go to your browser.
Okay.
Okay, so you type localhost. Localhost now is your web server. As the local web server you downloaded, which is the XAMPP. Then you navigate to your what? To your folder, the folder you created. Okay,
Local. I should write type
local
local host.
slash demo.
Okay.
Then click on enter.
Mm.
You should see the code, right? You should see the output of your code.
Oh yeah, can't close it. Share drugging man. Local host. Does it need internet connection?
No, no, it doesn't need. It's a local web server, so you don't need. Just type localhost and slash demo.
From my browser, right?
Yes, yes, on your browser.
So why is it now showing
What is it showing? What is it showing?
internet connection something?
Did you run your? Did you click on this Apache stats? Hmm?
No.
Okay, that's the problem. Click on stats on your Apache.
Okay. Okay, done.
Okay, so have you been able to output the code?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. So, okay, now let's start with variables. Okay, but before we start with
Mm.
variables, if you look at this code now, this is just a normal test. This is just a normal H1 test. You get.
Mm.
So, but in PHP, at times you want your title or your H1 to be dynamic depending on the page the user is navigating to. So, first thing we do is we first check how to how our PHP works. Okay. Now, if you're writing a PHP code, you understand, make sure you change the extension to .php. If I directly type PHP code like this, and when this extension is just .html, it's not going to work. You understand? So I'd like you to
Okay.
right click on the index.html, then change the extension to .php.
Right. Click.
Have you done that? Right click on the index.html, then change the extension. That extension I made the .html. We change it to .php.
Okay.
Have you done that?
Yeah.
Okay, now this is how we write PHP. If it is, in PHP code, before you start writing your PHP, you need to open. It has a opening tag and a closing tag. You understand?
Yes.
So for opening tag, you use the less than sign, question mark, then write type PHP.
Mm.
And if you notice, I don't add any space.
Yes.
Then the closing tag is question mark, then greater than sign. You understand? So this is how we write or we open and close our PHP code. You understand?
Okay.
Now, let's make this each one. Let's make it exactly our PHP code. Let's echo something here. And I will explain echo later. So when we say echo, echo is like printing something. You are printing something. By saying you are telling the compiler to output this,
Mm.
print it out for me to see. So that's what the echo means. Echo. So let's echo a string. You know what is a string, right? A string is just text.
What?
A string. Just
Okay.
yeah, a string. It's just tests that you write or what you want the PHP code to output for you. You understand? So let's echo hello world. Let's see what happens. And if you're writing a PHP code, you need to end your PHP code with a semicolon. It's very, very important. Do you understand? You need to end,
Yeah.
you need to end every of PHP code with a semicolon. So let's echo. Let's see how it works. Let's run it. You see, it stays the same. Well, for us to be sure that it's coming from there, let's just say hello PHP. See,
Mm.
so that's how to open and close a PHP tag. You understand?
Okay.
Okay, so there's another way to do this. Instead of using echo, you can just easily use equals to sign here. This equals to sign is the same thing with the what we wrote the other time. Just excuse me. Um, so this is the same thing with this. You understand? Sorry.
Mm.
Um, okay, so what you see here up here is the same thing with what is here. You understand? So for you to use echo, you have to use the PHP opening tag. You understand? But if you don't want to use echo, you can just use the equals to. You understand? Then
Mm.
just write what
Mm.
to echo. So this line is the same thing with this line. So it depends on how you want to execute your code. You understand? So let's just first
Okay.
see if it's the same. You see? So this one is working, this one is working. Let me just
Mm.
add the line break so you see it's coming from there. Okay, you can see it now. Can you see it?
Yes, I'm saying.
Okay, now let's hope you understand this part. Let's talk about variable. Let's proceed to talk about variable. So variable gives you control. You understand? It gives you control. How
Okay.
gives you control on the data you are accepting, the data you are expecting. It helps you to manipulate the data coming from user. You may decide to capitalize, you may decide to use the data for other things. So variable is just like it's more like a container where you drop something. You be like, okay, let me drop this thing in this place. I will use it later. So that's how variable works. So it's more like a container where you drop something. You can easily manipulate what you drop there. You can do anything you want with it. You understand? So let's just start with a simple um let's start with a simple variable. So in PHP, if you want to create a variable, you start with the dollar sign. Okay, written, then you equals to, then you put what you want to drop. So this greeting here is just like a container, and you want to drop
Okay.
this hello word, this container.
Um, yeah.
You understand? So we want to drop this hello word in this container, hoping that we'll use it later. So okay, fine. We have decided to use it in this H1. So to use it, just PHP, or let's use the other one, PHP. I will decide to, okay, want this H1 to have the container, what is inside the container, okay? Waiting. So let's see if it's going to bring it. So let's see the output of code. So do you see it?
Yes.
Hope I'm not too fast.
No.
Okay, now
It's
this,
okay.
let me just recap. This scripting now is a container. You are keeping this hello world inside this scripting. You understand? So now we want to use scripting. We decide that okay, anytime we need it, we'll just call the name. This is the name. It's called identifier. This is the name to identify what is inside the container. Okay, so this is the name of the container. So we call greeting. So anywhere we call greeting, greeting is going to give us the value. Say, okay, this is what you keep inside of me. Take it.
Mm.
You understand? So
Yeah.
that's just about the variables. Okay. So mm, let's just do something. Let's talk about concatenation.
What?
Concatenation.
Okay.
Concatenation is when you uh, join a string with a
Mm.
variable, or when you concatenate different data type, you get. Yeah.
Mm.
So let's take for instance, this greeting is just saying hello. This greeting can be hello, can be hi. So we want to concatenate this greeting with so in PHP, the way we concatenate is using the dot sign. You understand?
Mm.
In in other languages, you can see where they use plus. In JavaScript, they use plus. Uh,
Mm.
in some other language, you use plus. So in PHP, you use the dot sign to concatenate. So let's just say hello. Let's just let me just you see it. So we've been able to concatenate hello with your name now. And if you notice,
Yeah.
I added a space here.
Mm.
If I decide to close this space now, maybe I decide to write it this way. You see,
Yes.
there will not be any space there. Do you see it?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So another way to do this is
Wow.
if you want to leave the space, like if you want to let the space remain closed, you can then concatenate a space
Mm.
like this.
Mm.
So if you are able to concatenate a space like this, you still give you what you gave us earlier.
Oh, wow.
You understand? Have you? Yeah, I hope you are doing what I'm doing.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm okay.
Okay, okay. Now, this is what you should do.
Mm.
Um, I want you to do something like this. I want you to create a variable called hi. Get
Hi.
hi. Then you um, create an h1 tag. And I want you to output call the variable, then concatenate it with maybe anybody's name, maybe your name or something. I just want you to understand the scope. You understand?
Okay.
Just do it fast so we can proceed. I just want you to flow. I don't want to be doing it and leave it there. I want you to work it together with me so it can be easier for you to understand.
Okay. Just give me some minutes. Waiting. Um, hmm, okay.
Will you be able to do it?
Yeah.
And you got the right value, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. That's perfect. Okay, now let's
Mm,
move to conditionals, control flow. You understand? Is there any question you want to ask in this part?
no. Not soon.
What do you say?
I said no.
Okay, okay. Okay, let's move to conditionals. Conditionals are way to create branching in your code. You understand? It's
Mm,
it give control. You can control the flow of your code. That's how I usually take it to be. Can give your you can give your code flow. You can decide on the flow you want your code. It controls the flow of your code. Okay. Now
um,
let's take for instance. There's a book I love so much. I don't know if you read it before. It's called Dark Matters. You read books.
hmm?
You read books.
No, no.
Okay. This book. Why you don't like reading books? Now,
No, no, no.
okay. Now, if being able to create a variable for this book, this the name of this
Mm,
book is called.
that matters.
So let's just execute the name. Let's see what we get. Okay. Now, the way we usually control the flow of our of the flow in our code is using the if statements. We have if else statement, we have um else statement. You understand? It's just normal English. If this thing happens, then if this thing happen, do this. But if this thing did not happen, do like let this one happen. You get? So that's how it works. You're creating a control. If this thing is like this, then do this. So let me just let's take for instance, just like you've not read the book now. Let's just
Mm,
say read. Let's set it to true. In PHP you have you have what we call boolean. You understand? have what we call boolean. You can say, okay, you can set this read to be true. This is telling others we want to know those people that have read this book. You understand? So we can just set this to be true. So, okay. Now I want to check for those who have read this book. Yes. Or I want to check if someone has read this book. So I'll
Mm.
write an if statement. I'll say if read. Sorry. Can you see my code?
Yes.
Okay,
Here we
now.
can have it.
Sorry? What is
Huh? It's no use, sorry.
all right. So there's something
Children.
I want us to do first. I want to remove this line first. So there's something I want to show you. If we remove this line now,
Mm.
remove this line now, and this is true. Okay, so our assumption is this is true, this read is true. So anything, whatever that is true here, this line will execute, which means we are saying if this read is true, you understand? We are saying that if this person has read this book, which is true here, I want you to execute this code. Now let's try it. Okay, I think I am supposed to echo that. Okay, so did you see the results?
Yeah.
So all we are saying here is we created a name, we created a book
Mm.
called Dark Matters, and we are setting a boolean that
That's true.
read equals to true. So we are saying if this read is true, that means if what is inside this read is true, if this person have read this book, then we should execute this code.
Mm.
Okay. Now just imagine we change this thing to false. What do you think will happen? We change this thing to false, which
Mm.
means if this nobody like which means this person did not read this book. So and
Mm.
Now we are calling this message. This message we set as a variable. We are calling it here. What do you think will happen? Okay, let's see. Let's see
I
what will
think
happen. Okay, what do you say?
uh, no, I think the outcome will change.
The outcome will change. Okay, let's try it. Let's see if you are right.
Oh yeah.
Okay, now we got an error. Undefined variable. We got a one undefined variable. Now, let me
Mm.
explain what happened here. This message, this
You want
message,
the oh yeah.
can you hear me?
God. Yes.
Okay, I think your siblings they are
Come
disturbing.
and close the door, sister. Come and close the door.
Your siblings are disturbing you, Ravi. Sorry about that.
I swear.
Okay, so let me explain what happened here. This message variable that we created here, we are saying
Okay.
if we are saying if this read is true, then this message we are assigning this this you have read this, we are assigning it to message. We are
Mm-hmm.
putting it in this message container. So we are calling it here.
Mm.
You understand? So we have dropped this thing inside this message container. We are calling it here. But that is only if it is true.
It's true.
You understand? That's only if this read is true. But now that this read is false, if we are accessing this message here, it's telling us that it did not put anything inside. You understand? It's telling us that we've not created a variable anywhere. So what I'm trying to say is this message
Mm.
here is a scope to this if statement. You get? So
Okay.
now if I create an else block now, and I say put this something like this and said you have not read this. Now let's see what will happen. Now this see it. Hello, can you hear me?
Mm. Yes, I'm hearing you.
Okay, now see what happened here now. We are telling the code that if this thing is not true, you understand? If this place is not true, like if nobody read the book, then execute this else code. This else code is just like a fallback. It's
Mm.
just like if anything did not happen, or if the if statement is not true, if else statement is not true, then it is going to execute the else code. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Okay.
You understand this
Yes.
example, the example I'm giving you?
Mm.
Okay, now let me give you a small exercise. I want to know if you understand this thing very well. You get? Now I want you to create a variable called age.
Age.
Yeah, age.
Okay.
Okay, before this exercise, um let me just explain a few things to you because I know you're going to need it in this exercise.
Okay.
So let me just explain it to you. Let me just explain it to you because I know you are going to need it. Okay, let me just make this guy here. Let's just see this one. This guy's age, and we are giving it 17 years old. Giving it 17 years old. Now it's just we are creating an application. You understand? This application is saying now there's a party or there's a club. Maybe in a club now, the people that can get access to the club is people who are above 18 years. You understand? These are,
Mm.
these are people who are above 18 years. They are the people that can enter into the club. You get so if you are below 18 years, you won't have access to enter the club. They won't allow you to enter the club. So that's what we are trying to do. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm.
So let's start with if age. No, now we are saying if age is equals to, or let's say
Age.
if age is less than 18, You get what I'm saying? We are saying if this person is less than 18,
Yes.
is not up to 18 years old, they will not allow the person to enter um this party. Sorry. So can you see what I did now? Hello?
Yeah.
So
Yes, I'm here.
what I'm saying here is if this person is not up to 18 years old, then I want the application to tell him that sorry, you are below age. You understand? But if this person is 18 years old and above, you understand? This person is can be allowed to enter into the club. You understand?
Mm.
So you just tell the person welcome to the club. Now let's see the output of this code. Let's just let's put it inside there so you can execute it in the message in the container. Okay, do you see now? This person is 17 years old. So this person is what? Is below age. You get what I'm trying to do here?
Yes.
Okay, now let's say this person is 27 years old now. This person is above the age of 18. Let's just see what they are preparing. This is welcome to the club. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, now a little exercise. Do you understand? Do you have any questions to ask?
Not really.
Okay, now for me to know you understand this thing very well, I want you to modify this code. I want you to do this exact code I gave you. I want you to do it. But what you should do is
Mm.
the way you do it is if the person is above 18, it's good. But you are going to use another conditional logic here. You say else if. You understand?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Else if like this. Do you understand?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. So you are going to use else if. Else if is saying that okay, if this person is like if the okay, but what I want you to do with this else if the person is below 18, let the person what? Like if this person is below 18, then the person sorry you are below it. But else if the person is let's say the person is up to 20 years. You understand? But the person is sorry is below 20 years. You understand? You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
The person is below 20 years. The person can enter, but the person cannot drink. You get what I'm saying?
Mm.
Do you get the exercise I'm giving out?
Yes.
So I want you to write it that way. Let me see what you get. I want you to write it that way. If the person is 18 years, if the person is below 18 years, the app will tell the person, sorry, you are below age. Else, if the person is below
Yes.
20 years, which means the person is above 18 years, but the person is below 20 years.
Mm,
You tell the person you can enter, but you cannot drink. But if the person is above 20
okay.
years, then you welcome the person to the club. That's just it.
Yes.
So I'll be waiting here for you to finish the task.
Okay. Mm. I'm getting another thing now. Um,
What are you getting? Sorry,
it's not the same thing. I'm not guessing what.
I don't understand. What did you say?
I say I'm getting another thing.
What are you getting? What are you getting? You didn't see my code very well. Just look at the code and read it.
Okay, I should write it the way you just write it.
Yes, yes. The only thing I just want you to modify here is the else if block. Just add if the person is above, if the person is
Okay.
below 20 years, then you can enter, but you cannot drink. Just write it the way I wrote it. And I want you to understand this,
Uh,
not just because the way I wrote it. I want you to
mm,
understand it. If there's a structure you don't understand there, just ask me a question. Yeah, I'm always here to answer any
all
question.
right.
Okay.
All right. Mm, okay. Done. Yes. I'm done.
Okay. What's your result? What's the result? Have you executed it?
No.
Yeah, I want you to run it. Let's see your results.
Okay. Mm, 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 mm.
What's the what's the result?
Sorry, I'm not done.
Okay.
Mm.
Um, okay, to save time, I think you should use it or let me just do the correction and I'll give you I'll give you assignments. You understand? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me, please? Hello, Joyce. Hello, Joyce. Okay. Okay, I assume your network is bad. So I'll just do the correction and give you an assignment.
I'm
Okay, okay, okay. So I'll do the correction and give you assignments to do it. You understand? Do something else.
okay.
What I'm asking you to do here is I'm asking you to say if this age is below 20 years. You,
Mm.
you go understand what I'm saying? If this person is below 20 years, and I want the app to tell him that he can enter. So this is what I want you to this is what I wanted you to do. You understand? So for example now, if we set this age to 19 years, let's just see what will happen. You see, you can enter but cannot drink. So this is just the flow of our app. If the age of this person is,
Okay.
do you get what I'm trying to do?
Mm.
So if the age of this person is less than 18, we'll tell the person, sorry, you are below age, which means the person cannot enter. Else, if the person age is less than 20, that means the person can be above 18, 19. Once the person is less than 20, the person can enter but cannot drink. Or if the person is above 20 or the person is 20 years old, then we welcome the person to the club. You understand?
Okay.
So okay. I want to ask if there's any question you want to ask. Is there any question you want to ask? Or is there something you don't understand?
No, no question.
Okay, so I will drop the assignments on the group. I'll drop you the assignment on the group. The assignment I'm supposed to do, the task I'll give you a task to do on what have the topics we covered.
Mm.
You understand?
Okay.
Another thing I want you to do is whatever we are doing, I want you to be jotting it down. You get? I want you to
Okay.
jot it down so you can um, revise it. You get? You understand?
Okay. But this night one, I did not jot anything now.
Just telling you, do the next time. You understand?
Mm.
So I think we can call it a class here.
Ah.
So hope you enjoyed the lecture.
Yes.
And next time, if you want to do, you should always avoid distractions from your siblings. Just look for a place convenient for you so you can concentrate. You
Okay.
understand? All right. So
Yes.
I'll be dropping the assignments on the group. So you can just
Okay.
and I'll tell you when to submit. You understand?
Mm.
All right. Take care. Thank you very much.
Thank you.